What's up, guys, and welcome to another First Impression. Today I'm doing a new series I just started, which is Prophecy by Tetsuya Tsutsui. I feel like I totally butchered this poor man's name. Sorry. So I came across this title on one of the Japanese pop culture news sites that I follow because they were making a movie of it starring an actor that I really like named Toma Ikita. And the premise of the movie sounded really interesting, and I think they mentioned that it was based on a manga series. So when Barnes & Noble had one of their, buy two get one free manga sales, which I am totally a sucker for, and it's like my kryptonite, and I suck, because I'm gonna buy 9 of those babies, and I totally did, of course. I decided I ran across Prophecy, and I was like, this image of this guy with newspaper on his face looks really familiar, and I think that was that movie that I saw that Toma is in, and it totally is, which is awesome. I have yet to watch the movie, but I think I will give you my verdict of whether I'm going to see it or not. You know what? Never mind. I'm just going to tell you right now. I was going to go watch it anyway because I like Toma Ikita. It doesn't matter what I thought about this manga. I was totally going to watch it because of him. I'm shameless like that. I'm sure a lot of people do it when they see their favorite actor or actress in a movie and they're not super into the premise of the movie. They'll probably watch it anyway because they like that person. So, honestly, that's what I was going to do. But I was like, I might as well check into the source material and see if I like it, because it does sound like something I would enjoy, which is cybercrime and getting justice and anti-hero and vigilantes and whatnot. So yeah, so I bought the book. So I finished it very recently, and I figured why not do a first impression, because lately, Miko, you've been totally sucking on making videos, especially first impressions, and why not do it on this? So Prophecy is about a newspaper masked vigilante who broadcasts his acts of vengeance before committing them. A newly formed police division tackling the new frontier of internet-based crime. As the sun rises on the era of information, can a group of people who found themselves at the bottom of the food chain rattle society through web and avenge a fallen friend? Nippon.com says Prophecy has a very contemporary theme concerning how the spread of social networks and the anonymity of the internet gives rise to crime. It seems natural for adolescents and younger manga fans would feel such an affinity for the series, as it revolves around issues related to their way of life. What are you trying to say, manga? What are you trying to say, Nippon.com? Millennials got problems? Millennials are too opinionated? I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. So pretty much what I've gathered through reading this manga, it pretty much matches the synopsis. So there's this mysterious guy with the newspaper on his head, and people call him Paperboy. He kind of calls himself Paperboy too. And he does these random broadcasting. Tomorrow my target is this person, and I'm going to meet them at this such and such place to get revenge or to avenge the person or people that person hurt. So whatever wrongdoing that they did, which I guess one example was discriminating against someone because of their age and not hiring them or promoting them or giving them the proper wages, he would go find them and attack them, but he would do it live. But before he does the attack, he announces it and says, hey, this person is a scumbag. I'm gonna go get them at this place tomorrow. And the broadcast would be up the video would be uploaded on a place kind of like YouTube for a short period of time, and then he would delete it. So the police noticed that this is going on, so it's kind of like this cat and mouse chase of trying to figure out who this guy is, how he is broadcasting the video, why he's doing it, and just everything. It's quite an interesting little trip. So, how the book begins, you don't really know too much about Paperboy. You get little glimpses of him and his daily life and a little bit of his background, that he does know a lot about technology and how to, manipulate the internet and what have you. But you're mostly seeing things through the police force's perspective of, they're like, how's this guy doing it? We need to investigate this person. Let's go to all the internet cafes in this area because it has to be this area. Let's question this person and this person. We gotta figure out how they're doing it. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. I understand his reasoning for attacking these people because, yeah, they are pretty much scum. Yeah, I totally agree. Why would anyone treat these people in such a way? It's pretty bad. And so pretty much it's like, your typical anti-hero, vigilante, whatever. But as I moved further along and got to certain chapter toward the end half of the manga, it all made sense of these speculations of who it could be, and it went a little more in depth of his motivation of why he's doing this, because he was one of the underdogs. But there's also more to the motivation that I can't say that you just have to read, because it just adds, I don't want to take away from that impact of those last 2-3 chapters in the manga, because that really makes you root for Paperboy's cause. I'm not sure if they actually mentioned his real name or not, but for now I'm just going to call him Paperboy because he's quite interesting. He's a very interesting character, very good vigilante, and I am so on his team right now. So, the art style is not as, elaborate or anything. I mean, it's okay. It does the job. I mean, it's there. I guess, in a way, it kind of reminds me of Ajin. I think the style and just the way it's even the book is formatted and stuff, it has very similar, I guess, feeling, format and art style in a way. I mean, they're not exactly the same, but they kind of have this, very realistic look to it. Also, Ajin is advertising the back of the book, which I thought was quite amusing because I totally was thinking of Ajin. But, yeah, so it's okay. Nothing super intricate or super detailed. It's very, it tries to be as realistic as possible because it does, I guess, reflect Japanese society, which I can't really comment too much on in a way, but I think also, to some extent, it reflects America, how people treat, I guess, people my age and a little bit younger that are trying to get into the workforce, and they are stuck with these unpaid internships or part-time or lower wage jobs, and they're trying to move up, but the higher ups just continue to keep them down because they don't really value them, or they just pick on them, or they give them these ridiculous deadlines even though the deadline is actually way further than what it is. It's all that frustration isn't here, so that's why I guess I'm kind of like, yeah, get the man, throw him, overthrow the patriarchy, I don't know. So it's, if you do like, I guess, mystery crime thrillers with really interesting and I don't know, anti-hero vigilante that you won't know too much about until you read just a little bit further, then I think this book is for you. Just for warning, there is some language and a few bit of sexual moments. It's not really graphic, it just kind of skim through it, but there are some slightly adultish, well, not really, more violent, I guess, kind of actions, but they pretty much pull away without really showing too much. So there's violent acts, don't imitate it, obviously, but they made it in a way so that it feels real, where it's like, guys, don't imitate what he's doing, and this might cause a revolution or an uprising or something. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I really liked it. It really speaks to the current generation. Thank you, vbond.com. You totally know how to sum up how my generation feels, I suppose. I look forward to checking out the movie at some point. I don't know when I will do it, but this definitely kind of puts a little fire under my butt to watch it, because this was very good. As much as I don't need to be reading new series, I am really looking forward to reading the second volume and so forth. From what I vaguely remember off of my anime list, it is quite a short series. I think there's only 6 volumes. Could be wrong. I'm sure I'm going to put a correction down here somewhere if it isn't 6 volumes, but that also kind of tempts me to get like another volume of it because it's so short and not finish stuff that I've already read. Anyway, in short, check it out if you like mystery crime thrillers with an awesome vigilante and a message that kind of speaks to the people of the millennials and the underdogs of the workforce. This is totally for you. And I'd like to thank you guys for checking out another First Impressions with me. And I hope you enjoyed this video and check out the book. And I'm glad you checked out me. And if you want to see more First Impressions, hit that subscribe button if you already haven't, because I post videos every now and then. And if you enjoy this video, hit that like button, because, I mean, it's nice to know that you enjoyed the video, or, you know, you could just leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this manga, or tell me a little bit about how you felt about the movie without any spoilers. That would be great. So, until next time, I'll check you fine people out later. Peace. Bye-bye.